Alright, so guys, thank you for joining us here today. The first topic is about Liverpool and Klopp. Whether you think, we'll start with you anyway. So whether you think Klopp has taken Liverpool as far as he can, and what the expectations for him this season is.
It's a difficult one to say because we're only in November this season. What bear in mind is that he came in with a big reputation in Germany. It took him a bit of time to get used to the Premier League. You know, it's a learning curve for everyone that goes into a different league. But you look at our manager, that's, as you mentioned before the show, very pragmatic, you know, but he's got a very set style of play. Now, what you notice at the first couple of seasons he was at Liverpool, I think he kind of underestimated the league in the sense that he felt that he could play this rock and roll football
for the whole year.
Exactly, and you saw the injuries picking up back in the December. You know, people burnt out, and Coutinho especially. But I think he's learned to adapt to the league, and the signings that he's made, especially Van Dijk, very, very shrewd.
Better than Vertonghen.
And
Alderweireld,
Well, yeah, that remains to be seen. But listen, he's come in, he's done a fantastic job. He's done arguably better than Brendan Rodgers. He's taken to a Champions League final. He's done a lot better than Kenny Dalglish. The only thing is Dalglish won the FA Cup. So are we gauging success on trophies won or progression? Now, he's done the progress part, but I feel personally he needs to win a trophy now. The excuses are done. You know, you can always hide behind the, he needs time to adapt to the 3-year, whatever rhetoric that you keep hearing all the time. But he needs to win something, whether it be the FA Cup, the League Cup.
Something.
The thing is, he's got into the Champions League final with a squad that wasn't as good as this season, arguably. But what's the next level? What is the next level? Now, if you want to ask, has he taken them as far as he can go? I don't believe he has, because I still think there's plenty of time, plenty of games to be played, plenty of time to make up points. I still think there's more to come from him. I really do. And as a United fan, it pains me to say it.
Yeah, I think at the start of the season I said challenge for the league and win a trophy. They bottled the League Cup, so that's one out of the way. You haven't done well so far in that regard, but you still got the FA Cup, you still got the Champions League. Although I think last season was a bit of a fallacy. Your run was a little bit easier than the other half of the draw, Real Madrid's run. So I think saying that improving on the Champions League final isn't really something you can look forward. That same winning the Champions League, for example, that's not something that we expect, obviously, because obviously you're going to get harder teams. You might even make it into this group. So in some ways, you've gone backwards.
Exactly.
I think he's targeting the Premier League, the way he's playing, the pragmatism that they're playing with. You know, they're not going all gung-ho in every match they're playing. They're sitting back. They're choosing their moments, when to break, when to really play forward. So I think the title challenge, and it has to be the FA Cup, because I can't see them in Champions League.
Do you know what? To be honest, if Pep wasn't in this country, then
I wish
Klopp probably would have won it last season, and Liverpool probably would dominate for about 2-3 seasons, I think, if Pep wasn't here. But I think even though during the season, everyone knows that, or we all know now, it's been established that Liverpool are more or less Manchester City's kryptonite. But I think during a stretch of the season, there's an issue. And Arsenal have the same thing. It doesn't matter how well you're doing during the season. It's like a disease. Do you know what I mean? And with Arsenal, just going off topic, with Arsenal, it started off the first half of the season they played well. First half of the season they played poorly. Then second half of the season, all of a sudden they go on a 10-game unbeaten run, and everyone's like, why didn't they do this first half of the season? And then vice versa. And recently it's been first half of the season they're playing well, and then second half. With Liverpool, you guys will go and will play so well, and then all of a sudden you just dip, and you lose and draw games that you shouldn't, and then all of a sudden it just dies out. So I think the signings that Klopp made this summer, I think he realised that, you know what, he can't, like you said, the rock and roll football, he can't, there has to be a balance. And once you have that balance, then you're able to compete for. Because I don't think he's just going for the Premier League. I think he's trying to go for everything. Like, do you know what I mean? That's why he's got the depth that he has in the midfield as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, because we haven't even seen the best out of Keita yet, and Fabinho, and these guys are there. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's so tough right now because Pep he's losing his mind right now with this team. Like, he's literally just going.
And I was hoping that he'd want like the CO more. He just focus on the Champions League a lot more. But I think he cares about it. But right now he's like, listen,
he's hungry.
When I start getting closer, then maybe I'll start trying to win this Champions League more. But for now, I just want to retain the title.
I think the Premier League is the barometer.
But not for City though. No, they brought Pep to win the Champions League.
Yeah, but City broke that barometer anyway.
Long-term plan that
but
we would have got
it's
Giristan and before even Guardiola came in. But with Liverpool, I think there's three key factors that kind of tie into each other. The first one was last season there was a big reliance on Mo Salah. He was outstanding last season. Now, whether or not he has a season like that again, I don't know. But I think that's why Poppers saw that Champions League final, saw how Liverpool capitulated when he came off. So they thought, right, I need to improve that area. So that's why he brought in Shaqiri. So he's got another option there. Then he thought, well, in the midfield, we were completely overran. Well, he's not Salah, but you can see he's coming to do a job.
He gives you enough. He gives you enough.
To score goals against Cardiff and all if Salah a break, the guy can come in and do a job, as we've seen. Then he's seen the midfield that got completely overrun. So he's brought in Fabinho and Keita. And fair enough, it's going to take them time to come in. I don't care how much money you spend on these players. You need to give these guys time. Clearly, they're good enough. So the third point was basically perhaps last season Liverpool were naive defensively. And obviously Van Dijk came in at the beginning of January, or was it mid-January? It was a deadline then. Anyway, whatever. And he studied the defence. But it's weird how one player can make such a difference defensively. When you've got a rock there that other players can look at. Look at Gomez, he's improved. Trent Alexander-Arnold has improved. It goes back to what I could say about, say, United back in the day when we brought in Laurent Blanc. People laughed at it. I was like, this guy's won everything there is to win. If these younger players can't learn from a man with that experience, you're not worth it at the club. Wes Brown came into his own, John O'Shea came into his own, and people might laugh at those names, but they did a job at United. We were third then and improved. So you're kind of seeing a similar thing. Okay, Van Dijk hasn't won what Blanc has done, but in terms of a character, in terms of the person in the dressing room, and just a rock there, it fills everyone with confidence. Lovren comes in, he doesn't look like the crap. He looks like one of the best defenders in the world. He claims to be. And Gomez, I've compared him to a young Rio Ferdinand when he was at West Ham. As in terms of a ball-playing central defender, he will blow John Stones out the water one day. Mark my words.
Because I was even talking to a mate, and I was like, the fact that we don't have experienced players, like you were saying, when it gets to the stage where people need to step up, all of a sudden you're looking around and no one's playing how they should. But someone like, you have, obviously Van Dijk's not one of you, but even Milner being in there. And for me, right, if Klopp does not win anything this year, right, it's not even a case of giving him another season. It's a case of, obviously, I don't think we can find better at the moment, so we can afford to go another season of, let's see what happens. But then again, he doesn't win anything, then it's like, yo.
It's got to be Klopp out then.
Yeah, because then I'm thinking, you can go and get...
If he goes elsewhere, he'll win things there.
No, but it don't matter, because then I'm thinking, all right, someone like Conte or someone like that Juventus manager, what's his name? Allegri, get someone like that in, because for the first time, we actually have a good team and a good squad. So, and they can spend as much, because one of the reasons why Ancelotti didn't take the job is because there weren't enough money to spend. You know what I mean? And he was like, you lot need to change the whole squad.
Well, we can fans be happy with the football? Say like,
it don't matter.
I was just about to say, even with Conte, I feel like Conte would be a backwards step.
I understand, but if he was to, I feel like if we get to a final, Conte knows how to win that final. Or he knows how to win something. And we need to win. Listen, if you win the league, Liverpool fans don't care how you play. From there on, like, you've got 10 years to do whatever you want almost.
I remember Liverpool fans were a bit, it was a bit 50-50, but they weren't, some weren't like happy with Benitez's style of play. Yeah. You were winning, obviously you won the Champions League, you won the FA Cup, and then you had that season where you almost won the league and a bowl at the end. And a lot of Liverpool fans weren't happy with that.
I understand, but I think now we're desperate enough to not care. We're too desperate, do you know what I mean? And you spend so much money and you're still not winning anything. There's only so much we can. Because I'm like, I've always been like, no pressure on Klopp per se, do you know what I mean? But now, it's like cool. You bought like I look at the team.
Because of the money. That's
and I'm starting to think. Can I get another manager, bring him in, and he'll win something with this squad? Yes. Now I can say yes. Before, I'd be like, no manager's coming in with this defence to win anything. That's never going to happen. But now, I look at the team, I'm like, yo, if I call Conte, Allegri, like, they might come in and win something.
But it's Klopp getting the best out of these players, though.
At the moment, he is. At the moment, he is.
Another manager might not.
No,
bring them down.
but that's the season. Like he said, if at the end of the season, he's not brought enough out of them to win something, then someone else might be able to.
The thing is, Liverpool are slowly turning into this poison chalice in the sense that a lot of established managers may not want to get that job because they know that there's so much expectancy, and there's also a team in blue that plays 30 miles down the road that is dominating everything, which is why probably an Ancelotti won't want to go there, not because of the whole financial element, but because he's probably thinking, well, I've got millions of Liverpool fans around the world. It's a very tight knit city. And they're going to be expecting things, and you go into the stadium. You've got this is Anfield. You've got 5 Champions League. You've got this or that. It's a big responsibility. Would Conte want to go in there? I mean, there aren't any egos at Liverpool, not like at Chelsea anyway. But would he want to go in there and say, right, I want to play my 3-5-2 system? And the Liverpool fans are like, no, that's not going to happen. You mentioned Benitez before. I remember the stick he got. He took off Torres and Gerrard against Wigan at 0-0, right? And he got pelters. But he won the Champions League 2 years prior to that, and they're saying, "Well, it's a Houllier team. Well, make your mind up. Do you like him? Do you not like him? But at the same time, listen, the proof is in the pudding, and we'll see at the end of the season. I just think that if he doesn't win anything this season, there's going to be massive pressure on him, not from the fans, but from the board. Because John Henry, as much as he tweets and his wife tweets about clean sheets and all that kind of stuff, they want to win. They're winners. Listen, the Americans, they
with Red Sox as well.
Well, apart from the Glazers who just take money out of the club, that's another story. They want to win. They want to win, and they've poured their heart and soul into Liverpool Football Club, and it makes them bad. Can you imagine they go to these dinner parties? John, what's your team done this season? Well, we got to a couple of finals.
Where they really.
So it's a very fine line between success and being perennial bottlers. And you don't want Liverpool to come to that because they've got to 2 European finals.
And they've pretty much, and a League Cup final. 3 finals, we've lost all of them. So
guys. Mentality,
thank you for your opinions. We'll move on to the next topic. So.